like to start off with Brandon Ingram and the way he played tonight. Really started to shoot the ball well in the third quarter, but to end up one rebound away from a triple double, those are the kind of nights that you got to expect Brandon to perform each and every night.
Yeah, listen, what I really liked was some of the passes he made, and some of them were just really good, simple passes to the open man. They were loading up on him. They were blitzing his pick and rolls. He was making the right play, particularly in the second half, and creating good shots for us. And when you're a go-to type player, that's your job. Your job isn't to necessarily score a lot of points. Which he did anyway, but that'll be determined on how the defense plays. Your job when we go to you is to get your team the best possible shot. And I thought he did that tonight.
Coach, have you ever won a game when your team turned it over 27 times, much less by double digits?
No, definitely not. And I will say I haven't had many games where my team's turned it over 27 times. And I hope that's the last one I see this year.
Hey, Stan, Christian Clark here with Noel.com. You guys were able to force them into quite a few turnovers too. Steven was a big part of that, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Just what do you think about his activity on the defensive end?
Oh, no, he was great defensively. He saved a couple of plays where our rotations were terrible and people were wide open, and he was able to basically defend 2 guys on his own. He was tremendous at the defensive end of the floor.
Hey, Coach, it's Andrew from ESPN. I guess more kind of on Steven, obviously, with Zion and Lonzo kind of having foul trouble early on. It seemed like the older guys, Steven, Bledsoe, JJ, were the ones who kind of kept you afloat in the first half to kind of get you going to where the kids, I guess, could kind of come back in the second half. How important was it for those guys to kind of set the tone for you guys going into halftime and then be able to come out afterwards?
Yeah, no question. The veteran guys did a great job. They weren't, they weren't as harried by what went on. Bled, I thought, was tremendous at both ends of the floor. JJ obviously did what he always does. He's on the move, getting good shots, knocking them down. And Steven, we've talked about a lot. So probably the most surprising thing, though, is calling a 27-year-old guy like Steven one of the old guys.
What's up, Coach? This is Will Guillory with The Athletic. You mentioned how you wanted to free BI up a little bit because they were crowding him in the first half. How much is that just a conversation you guys at halftime, or how much is that just kind of him figuring things out during the course of the game?
Yeah, it was more him. I didn't do much for him, to be quite honest, Will. I mean, it was BI doing it on his own. I didn't have a good handle on play calling at all tonight. I didn't help our guys a tremendous amount. But they settled down, and Brandon just started making plays out of everything he was in.
Hey, Coach, this is Fletcher with NBC New Orleans. You referenced frustrating and the 27 turnovers, and you hope you never see that again. How encouraging is it to have a win, but also to have a lot of teaching moments going forward, teaching after a win?
Yeah, Fletcher, that's a great point. I mean, it's one of the things I've talked about a lot with my teams over the years is you have to learn without losing, because what really tends to happen is if those 27 turnovers turn into a loss, guys feel bad about it. They want to correct it, and they really go to work on it and have some focus. But a lot of times when you win, you just sort of let it go. And, you have to learn as a group not to tolerate in victory anything that you wouldn't tolerate in defeat, and learn without losing. That's how you string wins together. We got the win. We're happy with it. We did some good things. Now we've got a lot to work on.
Hey, Stan, it's Tim Reynolds. Congratulations on getting the first one.
Thanks, Tim.
I know that you have not been the biggest fan of playing on Christmas in the past. Obviously, you're coming here Friday. Has your perspective changed on that at all, or do you look at it as a perk for the young kids on this team? I mean, it is a kind of a big deal for players. Has your thinking on Christmas games changed at all over the years?
The players really like it, Tim, and they do. I mean, I think that, they feel good about being one of those games featured on Christmas Day. I think our guys are excited about it.
See you Friday. Thanks, Dan.
All right.
It's Stan, Scott Kushner, NOLA.com. You go through these long practices, 3 hours, and even you mentioned these guys kind of gotten fatigued by the end of preseason. To be able to come out and get a result, to show that hard work can kind of pay off and that there is a reward to that. How meaningful is that as you go through a season, and that you're not having to worry about a long losing streak or something like that to start a season after such a hard training camp?
I mean, look, any win is just good. So I certainly, one loss I don't think would have set us back a lot, but it's always good to win, and certainly the first of anything is important, and so it's a good start.
Hey, Stan, Doug Mouton at WWL TV in New Orleans. This team has had trouble in the last couple of years finishing. It seems like you guys maybe played your smartest ball in the fourth quarter. I don't know if you'd agree with that, but it seems like you finished well against a team that knows how to win. Would you agree with that?
Well, we did finish well, and it is a team. Our opponent was certainly a team that knows how to win, and I think that's a real positive. I thought we dug in defensively. We got on the boards for the most part. I thought we handled some adjustments defensively and did that, and then our guys made some plays. So that part of it was encouraging. I think the last 6 or 7 minutes of that game to close it out, I thought was good.
Hey, Coach, this is Ollie Cosell with the Bird Rights. Can you speak a little bit to Lonzo Ball's aggressiveness? Because it looked like it was there from start to finish. I know there was a lot of wayward turnovers at times, but he looked really determined in trying to find a shot, not just settling for the open catch and shoot variety.
No, I thought Lonzo was aggressive. Look, I thought it was a frustrating night for him. He only played 9 minutes and change in the first half with foul trouble. That's frustrating. To bounce back and play well in the second half, I thought, again, a testament to his resilience, and certainly was aggressive. So,
thank you.